Finally, Duffy says there are going to be issues in the airspace. We might have airlines that say we're grounding our planes. That is how serious this is. Well, it would be nice if we had someone in charge of this stuff to fix it, right?
Earlier you mentioned that if the House does not vote or if the government does not reopen, there would be massive disruptions this weekend. Can you quantify that in terms of like a percentage of flights canceled?
So I can't quantify, but in my conversations with the airlines and with the FAA and what we're seeing with air traffic controllers, we feel there are going to be significant issues in the airspace.
Yeah.
To quantify it, I don't have a crystal ball for you, but I can tell you what we're seeing with all of our equities, there will be real disruption.
Yeah. If only we had someone in charge of the country's transportation system who could work on this stuff. So this is a reminder or it's a callback to some structural realities about Republicans and the federal government. To a great degree, the shutdown is the policy. Break the FAA, and it becomes greater proof that the government can't do anything. Maybe we should deregulate. Maybe we should privatize. They use this playbook with USPS. They use this playbook with CDC. They use it with public education. They've used it with Social Security. Air traffic controllers were not getting paid. They were stressed, some of them unable to afford childcare or medicine or health care. And Duffy flips it into a loyalty test. I'm concerned that some of these air traffic controllers who weren't here, many of whom were working other jobs where they were getting paid, they might be a little bit unpatriotic. We've got to be really worried about that. And this is classic authoritarian psychology. You demand sacrifice from others and you offer none. You go back to 20th century authoritarianism. It is a classic. And you've got a society slipping into chaos. And some of the first systems to fail are the ones that are high complexity, low margin for error. High complexity, low margin for error. Air traffic control is one of those. Power grids are one of those. Healthcare is one of those. If the FAA is saying it's going to be chaos and we can't guarantee safety, that is a sign that the state is losing its ability to manage complexity, and complexity and Donald Trump do not exactly go together.